Hi, everyone. Again, my name is Bill Pearson. I'm glad to be here today at Data and AI Day. Let's jump into learning more about the use of business transformation with open source. There's a few disclaimers for you to take a look at here. Now, the potential value for AI for enterprises will be driven by three key areas of intelligence. Today, we're seeing AI assistance, where AI is augmenting human tasks like code generation, defect, and fraud detection. And we're seeing growth in the space of AI agents, where AI is automating domain workflows like customer service and support. And in the future, we'll see more AI functions, where AI is automating complex enterprise-wide outcomes like finance and health diagnostics. And as we move through these eras, two forces drive impact and value exponentially. The first is a set of AI capabilities. That is the effectiveness and efficiency with which we can train models, inference data sets, turn data into rich, actionable insights. The second is about domain-specific data. This is the ability of individual enterprises to develop and deploy bespoke AI models trained on their domain or even enterprise-specific data sets to really provide much more relevant and rich data insights and really truly drive growth. And to realize the full value of AI, you need AI capabilities and solutions that are capable of securely producing business-specific results using your proprietary data and business models. So Gen AI enters the age of AI agents via retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, deployment models. Now, foundational models are great. We love them, right? But without the integration of your enterprise-specific, domain-specific data, enterprises really can't extract the most value from Gen AI. So RAG helps with that. RAG bridges the gap between enterprise data and AI models. What it offers then by doing that is it turns data into insights very easily by improving LLM outputs with Intel AI for Enterprise RAG. So RAG enables enterprises to customize LLMs on their proprietary data without retraining or fine-tuning. It connects LLMs to proprietary data knowledge bases to provide a practical way for businesses to continuously inject fresh data. They can update their data, reduce hallucinations while keeping their data secure. And it enables organizations to customize and launch Gen AI applications more quickly and more cost effectively. So to merge the knowledge base of enterprise data with the efficiency of AI, we're thrilled to introduce Intel AI for Enterprise RAG. These 7 end applications listed here, they're initial solutions Intel's launching in Q4 to address the highest demand enterprise customer needs. They're easy to deploy and fully validated application solutions. And you can see the examples listed here. Now, deploying enterprise RAG is not without its challenges. There's a few challenges that the enterprises face, and the first is the availability of enterprise-grade systems. There's just a lack of end-to-end tailored solutions that integrate seamlessly with existing infrastructure. When we look at the need for validated and optimized software stacks, enterprise need obviously validated and optimized software, but it needs to be tailored to their specific hardware platforms for optimal performance and for ease of use. And then the ability to customize. We have to align RAG systems with specific and diverse business requirements. This poses a challenge for enterprises. Enterprises also require RAG systems that ensure stringent security measures and offer robust management capabilities for reliable and efficient operations. Enterprises face challenges with high-performing systems that handle large data volumes and that scale efficiently as the enterprise grows. And of course, there's a ton of complexity around data integration and management, just tons of diverse data sources that exist in enterprises. And high operational costs of existing RAG solutions really hinder the ROI, the return on investment, and value creation. Now, we're uniquely positioned to address these challenges, as we're bringing Intel CPU and accelerator advantages to Intel AI for Enterprise RAG, along with industry partnerships like the one we have with Canonical. Canonical's great at providing, obviously, enterprise-grade software that's supported and makes it a natural partner for addressing support needs. In addition, we get feedback as we go over this life cycle of these deployments, getting validation of what we're working on, continuous support, making sure that as new releases come out, we are identifying security vulnerabilities together. We're making sure that there's ongoing maintenance, ongoing security patches, that things are being continually tested. And so it's huge advantage to working with a partner like Canonical. And ultimately, what these solutions are able to bring together then is the scalability that enterprises need. So the solution can grow alongside the enterprise and meet their specific requirements. The ease of use that's needed. You can test the software for free. Again, it's fully validated with verified partners and comes with intuitive APIs, microservices, documentation. It's built for optimized performance and cost efficiency on Intel Gaudi accelerators and Xeon processors. Of course, security. There's a lot that we're doing to unlock insights while protecting valuable data with features such as entitlement, authorization, telemetry, all things that enterprises require. And then open, super important, attribute here, really leveraging the strength of our ecosystem, offering flexibility and choice, and avoiding vendor lock-in. So now let's take a look at the enterprise RAG architecture. If you look at this picture, you'll see that there's a variety of components that we're showing, things from bringing in data sources, doing ingestion and processing there, embedding models, vector databases, prompt processing. All of these activities then we're showing running well on Xeon processors. And then for the LLM and guardrail, pieces of the application, those are running on Gaudi. And what this does is it really brings together in a systems approach a compelling and competitive RAG solution for our customers and partners. Now, the open platform for enterprise AI helps drive open source innovation in data and AI infrastructure. So it enables open standards for enterprise AI applications, providing better TCO, scalability, and ease of use. And with bringing the community together to enable choice, you have optionality. So you can bring your own. You can use Intel's implementation that we've been talking about, or you can leverage optimized ingredients from our partners, such as Canonical, with the benefits of their enterprise grade capabilities. Now, when we look at some of the values here that we're offering better TCO. So then the alternative, this really helps us drive cost efficiency and TCO. We talked about scalability before, so being able to really grow with the enterprise, so quickly adapt, stay ahead of changing business requirements as they're emerging, whether this is adding new services, expanding to new markets, or driving innovation. And of course, ease of use, super valuable. These things are easy to adopt, and so putting solutions like this together through our OPEA project, through our catalog, just really making sure that they're accessible to developers and to enterprises as they're going in and using these solutions. So we are just pleased, delighted to be able to work with many industry partners on this initiative. And for this open platform for enterprise AI, we can simplify enterprise generative AI adoption and reduce overall time to production. And so we're pleased to welcome the recent addition of Canonical into OPEA and delivering the hard and trusted solutions that they do. Now, in addition to the OPEA stack, we also work across a data center and AI software stack. And of course, it's impossible to fit all of the industry AI software on a single slide. So what we're going to do is talk about a few representative components here today. So if you think about the bottom of the stack here, the typical AI stack has foundational software, things like BIOS, drivers, operating system. And getting this right with our hardware is extremely important. It needs to be robust, secure, simple to manage in production. Now, if you look at a low-level advanced developer entry point, you have our compilers, something like OpenAI Triton with fine-grained microscopic debug and profiling tools. Lots of disruption is happening in this space, and we see the incumbent approaches are really being challenged by customers seeking alternatives and driving an open source first direction. It's great watching this play out. Now, the orchestration and management layers, it helps handle system lifecycle management, workload placement through container orchestration, like what you do with Kubernetes, scale out, and resource optimizations with bin packing, resource sharing. This simplifies very complex distribution systems management, and when done right, can really be a differentiator. So, of course, then we have AI frameworks, and this is where a lot of innovation is happening today with a little bit of stabilization. So, 5 years ago or so, there were 12 or 15 different frameworks, and now really we're seeing PyTorch becoming the common standard for the industry, where majority of developers are writing their code. And we're also seeing, a breadth of serving frameworks, which handle inference workloads in production, like vLLM and TGI, to a set of application chaining frameworks like LangChain, Llama Index, which are enabling solutions to be built that connect proprietary data to inferencing. And all these, of course, are being stacked and integrated together to serve the needs of different industry verticals to improve productivity with Gen AI, from meeting minute summarization, code generation, to advanced debug analysis, or some creating really cool images to share with your friends. And as the whole stack consists of a bunch of open source components, partnering with these open source companies makes a ton of sense. It really helps simplify the deployment of the stack, as well as providing pre-validated configurations and ongoing tests during the lifecycle of a solution, where customers are obligated to patch security vulnerabilities throughout the whole stack, and have this expectation that there's regression testing happening before the releases. So some great advantages here. Now, customers are looking at various ways to deploy an enterprise AI stack, from the cloud to the data center to the edge. And working with partners like Canonical delivers flexibility and choice when building out the infrastructure and AI stack. So every AI project needs access to both accelerator hardware and frameworks, respectively. This all needs to be available and supported in multiple dimensions, whether it's on cloud or on-prem, for deployment. Latest open source versions versus, say, enterprise stabilized and tested versions, providing Kubernetes services or self-hosted, Kubernetes cluster that you're supporting. Intel and Canonical are working together to simplify the development of a full enterprise AI stack for developers to get started, and being able to easily leverage the best hardware capabilities by getting that integrated software stack as part of a Linux distribution. And as a next step, will be to enable a stabilized software stack that customers can operate and maintain at scale, with software maintenance and security in place. And one of the key values Canonical's providing to their customers with their LTS commitments. This is a great feature, obviously. And Canonical also offers various infrastructure components, such as a Kubernetes distribution that provides choice to clients and customers in their deployments. As we leverage then OPEA, the complete RAG solutions we're launching in Q4 bring together this entire stack needed for a comprehensive solution. And of course, what distinguishes our stack is based on the performance, efficiency, and scalability of Xeon and Gaudi. And this starts with the hardware at rack scale with compute network storage, and then extends to software based on standard frameworks and libraries, data management software, infrastructure and ops management, microservices like what we provide with the Open Platform for Enterprise AI, and all laddering up to a validated turnkey solution. And all of this makes it easy for enterprise customers to implement solutions based on Intel AI for Enterprise RAG. Now, it's more than just Intel delivering a full stack delivery of this validated RAG experience. We're committed to open source and to the partners we work with that help make all this possible. So today I'm excited to talk about our open source initiatives. And at Intel, we embrace open source and open ecosystems. Open source is all about working together, being transparent, and creating better technology for everyone. We've been heavily involved in projects like the Linux kernel and with many others, not just as supporters, but as active contributors. As technology keeps evolving, especially with cloud and edge computing, and especially AI, open source is more important than ever. We're committed to making sure all of our platforms support these changes and advancements. We also believe that open ecosystems help everyone by promoting competition and by speeding up innovation. This is a great use of open ecosystems, and we're dedicated to this approach because it helps us improve our products and benefits the whole community of partners. Now, looking ahead, we're excited to keep working with everyone here to make the most of open source, driving innovation, and working together like what we see with the AI software stack, as well as OPEA that I mentioned earlier. And as the open ecosystem helps everyone, it provides accessibility to the latest technology and ensures that innovation wins. Now, let's look at how this looks like in a real implementation and some of the challenges that we've seen in the practical deployments. So as the impact of Gen AI extends to many industries, with Factory also an opportunity for transforming operations through AI-driven solutions. Equipment failure can lead to long downtimes. And in this recent use case that we're talking about here of Gen AI usage in a factory, it's revealed how massive amounts of both structured and unstructured historical data are employed to efficiently identify and address equipment failures. Some of the challenges that have emerged in implementing a solution include the need for security and manageability. So the data here was sensitive and proprietary and really needed to be kept on site. So the whole solution was required to be on-prem. And of course, TCO is a factor for any deployment. In this case, a cost-effective hardware solution was performant and helped get to resolution more quickly. So by implementing a Gen AI and an enterprise root cause analysis and enterprise RAG solution, the process of diagnosing and resolving issues was greatly streamlined. And this particular integration of AI and data analytics not only speeds up the identification of issues, but also significantly cuts down on the time needed for their resolution, from potentially days to just a few clicks. Like, this was pretty cool. And the swift response enables that equipment remains operational. So equipment uptime is a key metric, and then reduces downtime and increases the overall productivity of the business. And additionally, the AI solution operates within a highly secure on-prem infrastructure that featuring Intel Gaudi systems, a multi-VPN environment, all ensuring that the data is protected and on-site using this Gaudi 2 infrastructure. So this was a great case study and example of where we can bring together these open source solutions, apply them on Intel in this case, and get some great business outcomes. Now, of course, this idea of enterprise-grade, scalable solutions with large number of users and languages, this is important in a variety of settings. And so one other example that I was going to share with you here is where we had a Gen AI deployment we used around the Olympics and the Paralympics Games. So we had thousands of athletes that they had this need for operational information, procedures, just a whole plethora of knowledge and data that they needed to have access to. And really, there's no one person that can go and master all of this. And searching through websites and trying to find all this is really tough. So the team that was looking at this particular solution had concerns with availability of enterprise-grade systems and support. They weren't sure how they were going to be able to support this number of athletes. This was 10 or 15,000 athletes gathered from around the world, and thus speaking multiple languages. So we needed to support 6 languages for this system, and then really be able to be secure. So have robust security and manageability in place. And so what we were able to do with Intel's AI platform-powered chatbot, athletes were able to access accurate information right from their mobile phone or PC-based laptop. So at their fingertips, they had the details from transportation, lodging, social media use, ticketing for the Olympics and Paralympic Games. All this was powered by Intel Gaudi 2 accelerators, by Xeon processors, and coupled with this Athlete GPT application. So this chatbot represents really just an advancement to athlete engagement and support. So it leverages the LLM models, it leverages the RAG technology to support real-time context-aware interactions, delivering fast responses based on documents that are provided by the International Olympic Committee. These have detailed rules and regulations that apply to all the athletes during the competition. And this solution was deployed successfully. It ran great at the Olympics. And again, another example of where we were bringing together an open source platform, applying it to Gen AI in a RAG configuration, and then running great on Intel, if I do say so myself. All right, now we're making it easy to get started with Intel AI for Enterprise RAG. So the first step is around a software catalog. So we have an AI software catalog that we're launching this quarter, where all the Enterprise RAG resources are provided in an open way, so you can get access to models, to solutions, to tools from Intel and from our partner ecosystem. Next, you can experiment with this. So all of this is available to be tested and downloaded for free. Intel is providing a set of use cases that we talked about earlier. Our partners will provide their own solutions. And lastly, of course, these solutions are all deployable. So they're deployable at enterprise scale through partnering with our verified partners. Now, summing this up, my call to action for you is really, this is about simplifying enterprise Gen AI adoption and helping you reduce the time to production for hard and trusted solutions. So some things, I might suggest, try join the Intel and Canonical solutions in the Intel Developer Cloud today. So you can go and access these, give them a whirl, and see how your application performs leveraging both Intel and Canonical. Second, join the OPEA community. This is the open source project I've talked a lot about. You can help define and drive an enterprise-ready open source RAG solution. And then, of course, help us get the Canonical integration right. Provide feedback. Share your experience and learnings and insights with us as you're going and exploring all this. Thank you very much for the time today, and appreciate you being here at the event.